This is the Xperia 10, one of the latest mid-range Sony smartphones that has a 6-inch display with cinematic 21:9 aspect ratio, dual cameras, and more. Let's take a look. At the time of this review, the phone costs about 330 euros. I will leave a few product links down below the video in case you're interested. Design-wise, the Xperia 10 is a bit different than your usual mid-range phone. We're looking at a mix of iconic Sony design and innovative 21:9 aspect ratio display that makes the phone tall but really comfortable to hold in the hand because the device is quite narrow. The Xperia 10's wide display uses the same 21:9 aspect ratio that movies are filmed in. Therefore, you can enjoy content without black bars on the top and bottom of the screen. I also like using two apps side by side on such a wide screen. The display itself is really good. It's really sharp, it's vibrant and beautiful to look at both indoors and outdoors. If you want a larger 6.5-inch display, you can go with the Xperia 10 Plus that also has a slightly better processor, more RAM, telephoto zoom camera, a slightly bigger battery, and last but not least, it costs about 430 euros. The Sony Xperia 10 is made of high-quality polycarbonate material that is nice to the touch. The build quality is excellent too. One of the highlights, a dual camera system. The secondary sensor helps take pictures with a bokeh effect. On the front we have an 8 megapixels camera, more on image quality in just a bit. Other key features include a hybrid dual SIM card slot, LED notification light, USB Type-C port for charging, nice and responsive buttons, and a fast and accurate fingerprint scanner that is embedded on the side of the phone. Sony kept the headphone jack that provides excellent sound thanks to high-resolution audio. There is a bottom-firing speaker that can get quite loud and the sound quality is pretty good. Here is an audio sample. The Snapdragon 630 is at the core of this device and it is paired up with 3 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. Gaming performance is actually really good. I was able to play most of the 3D games without any issues. Even PUBG runs fine on medium graphics, which is quite impressive. The phone runs on Android 9, but we have a light Sony skin built on top of it. That means there are some added features and customization options. For example, you can use Side Sense by double tapping on the side of the screen. Here you can access your most used apps, adjust a few settings, or enter a one-handed mode. Overall, I like Sony's UI not only because of neat extra features but also of its clean look, and most importantly, the phone feels smooth and fast all the time. Daylight image quality is really good, and to be honest, this phone's cameras exceeded my expectations. Pictures are sharp, there is plenty of detail, colors look natural, and dynamic range is adjusted properly. Overall, this is one of the best image quality in this price range. Really good results. Low light images may not look that impressive, but still the quality is really good for the price of the device. Bokeh pictures look very good as the object is nicely separated from the background. Selfies look really nice and sharp too. Selfie portrait mode takes pretty nice pictures too, but separation of the subject could be a little bit better. This phone can shoot 4K video in a cinematic 21:9 aspect ratio. I have to tell you, this is one of the best footage I've seen in this price range, even though there is no image stabilization. Obviously, you can record videos in a more conventional 16:9 aspect ratio and you'll get the same image quality. If you throw the phone on a gimbal, you can get arguably the best video quality in this price range. If video stabilization is your priority, I suggest you switching to 1080p video mode as the footage is stable and smooth. If you want to capture more dramatic footage, the phone can shoot 720p at 120 frames per second slow motion video. The quality may not be the best, but the video is still usable. 1080p selfie video looks really good too. Finally, sound recording quality is very good. So this is 1080p video and I turned steady shot feature on, so we're gonna be checking out if the video is actually stable or not. As far as connectivity goes, I had no issues with this device. The call quality and signal reception are great, GPS and other connectivity options work fine. The device also has NFC. Also, there are quite a few sensors on board. On paper, battery capacity of 2870 mAh does not sound really impressive. In practice, I could get almost 10 hours of screen on time when I try to squeeze every minute out of this battery. On average, you should expect to get about 6 or 7 hours of SOT. Charging time is about 1.5 hours. Overall, the Sony Xperia 10 turns out to be a pretty solid phone for the price. Well, I understand that the design might be something you either love or hate on this phone, but for the price of about 320 euros, you're getting a great display with unique 21:9 aspect ratio, very good overall performance, intuitive user interface, one of the best cameras, and solid battery life. Overall, the Sony Xperia 10 might not be the only mid-ranger on the market, but I can definitely recommend you to check it out. Just before I sign out, I wanted to show you guys BuyBuyBee, which is an international e-commerce marketplace, and you can access it via Android or iOS app. Within the app, you can find thousands of gadgets, phones, and other technology products for very low prices. In addition, there are plenty of deals where you can save a ton of money on gadgets you love the most. In addition, you can earn various rewards and enjoy free international shipping. Download the BuyBuyBee app today and get your favorite gadgets at the lowest prices. As always, you'll find all the links and show notes down below the video. What do you think about the Sony Xperia 10? Would you buy this device or would you choose another option? As always, like the video if you liked it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.